Point.
Heads. Surface, don't quite know what's going to happen, but we fancy our chances with the bat first, and yeah, hopefully we can get a little bit of spin in the second innings.
And what's your preparation been like? Because, you know, when you change format.
I think most of the boys have been, playing busy, playing the T20s, and the rest of the boys, most of our seniors are back. We have got Virat Bhai, Rohit Bhai, KL and Boom back in the squad, so the experience is going to be massive for us.
What do you make of it? Is that the right decision? Harry seemed a little unsure of how it would play.
Yeah, here I think it is the right call, because I don't think it'll change throughout the course of the day. Remember, day game, the pitch potential
of Josh Buttler and Harry Brook particularly looked in fine form. So yeah, going with the two spinners, well, three spinners really, with Jax Dawson and Adil Rashid batting first will favour England in the Hawks.
It certainly are. Kohli and Rohit Sharma at the top, nearly over 26,000 ODI runs between.
If you can help, please text 70843.
England are difference in batting in 20 over cricket and 50 over cricket, which England haven't got quite right in the 2005. They've got to go a little bit the other way and realise there's a bit more time with this particular batting lineup, and with the ball they still need those wicket takers.
Cullen in charge of England alongside Harry Brook. Harry has won the toss and England will bat the first of 3 ODI.
Blue for Bob Day. Today, Edgbaston turns blue one last time for Bob Willis. £1 million has been raised in Bob's name, and many men's lives have been saved. This final day is about asking you to give.
Of course, Bob Willis graced this ground for so many years. Wonderful cricketer he was, and it is here where it's Kohli who is giving some final thoughts to this in Sharma in India colour. Harry Brook opting to bat first, usually quite a high scoring.
Baston. First ball from Jasprit Bumrah, great to see him.
And here he comes. The 7-year anniversary, but there, as you say, there are not many.
Is focusing on that World Cup coming.
Here for Jasprit Bumrah, as a bit of cloud cover as well.
Bumrah, when he's doing his booming away swing.
It's a huge appeal. It was that in-swinger that Stuart Broad was waiting for.
Just outside.
And Duckett gets away with a cover drive for the first boundary.
Cricket, or the middle overs can improve
against West Indies. Will so fondly Jacob Bethel. Of a few opening partners that bend up there at all. It didn't carry through.
Bet that to get
often Shivam Dubé as the spare bowl. I look at England's.
It's a tricky one to work out. Have more of an impact in that. In what is that? 16 months in the middle.
On after 2 for India's seamers. The opening over, and then he produced that.
Over from Krishna, and this away from the left-hander, you do sometimes get your finger against the bat handle.
Series
move across him nicely, and the in-swinger came a fine edge.
Enough movement there, middle at that, without any great conviction. It was just a fit man. It was a nasty blow that Duckett took.
Right on.
Jacob Bethel still on.
Principally, one is the temp cricket, and we're too rushed. terms of Bethel, you want to get off the mark, obviously. Batting in the top 3 as a test in as early as you can and have max 50 over cricket, because he doesn't play any that pinged away. It's the first one that has really come out of the middle for Duckett, and no sign of any trouble with his bottom hand there, because it Kohli and Rohit Sharma coming back for India, but a young player like Bethel, because of it was called the Pro 40, wasn't it, back in? Well, it looks well supported at edge that these two sides have met here in the 2019. For what, the 3rd time now that
8 miles an hour, seam up. India keeping the 2 there. They feel really in the game.
Move his bottom hand there, as
that would be sore, but you see there is a bit of bounce.
Get away with that, Duckett. It was no look for Bombay.
And it's back. Ross just lifts a little bit.
He pointed out many of the peculiarities of where other bowlers would release it, but gets that ball. He's having on 4 occasions. It is a 50 over cricket in that middle order, but yet to take a wicket, 18 for none. And he'll be happy not to be out there to be both these opening bowlers. It might get a bit. Did for Duckett, and you imagine that. See that Edgbaston is away to 20 without loss.
Gentle breeze playing across the pressure on the 2 opening bowlers were a little bit of look sharp in the field, and because he cut this time through, Shreyas on the dive, couldn't cut it off, and Duckett has waited for this bowling change. The efforts from Kohli to stop the bound. And comms, tell us about Gurnal Brar. What's his, from what I see, 90 and 87 miles an hour. Scoop. And will that go all the way with the extra bounce? And it does. First 6 of the game. Bit of a... Yeah, as long as it doesn't hit Duckett. Top edge, fine leg, over. An expensive first over for Gurnal Brar. And England needed that. 37 for none. Yeah. On back to his white ball triggers. Bethel thinks he's home. They're going to have a look.
Please. Okay, thank you. Roll that.
Just from the rating. To those triggers. Nailed. Absolutely smashed off the middle of the bat. Duckett on the charge.
So you're asking me white ball cricket, you need to be playing, obviously playing time, so you want to be go up and over. Yes, you want to prop, and he was very keen because when he
now 3rd man
going easy, he's someone who's just been built his height and what now?
Some real fluency since Bumrah.
He's strong. Gurnal Brar has to be let him, but then when you get your opportunity to
conference about speaking to Virat Kohli next year in South Africa, giving
some bounce, and it goes in different directions. That's over the slips, 50 up, 50 partnership for Duckett and Bethel.
It can fit in only if Harshit Rana is not around, means they've gone in with...
No slip, and that will go through to the boundary, and a much needed one for Jacob Bethel.
All it took was just one over.
Scoop, he goes down early for none. Problems with the ball, it's been belted so hard, says it's fine. First look at spin.
Now in one-day cricket, obviously with just
20 side really that we've seen recently. One in T20 cricket. Pulled, and is it carried? It has, diving forward. Washington Sundar, an excellent catch in front of a packed Hollies.
Jacob Bethel. Stuff. Gurnudrar again bowling it short. Not his best delivery, but what we need to see on the replay is this is outstanding.
All angles checked. Has now gone. Duckett for 43.
Harry Brook, he's been the top.
Edged and gone. Brilliant from India. When you need a wicket, when you need a partnership broken, when you need 180-20 wicket. Old is Jasprit Bumrah. How often?
Due course, but there's plenty going on.
Who runs into the crease, his attitude.
Which is going for a long time now. Lovely from Joe Root, and that is it in the middle of the bat. And we'll race away for 4, just slightly. No damage done in touch.
Big wicket, and once again, Gurnudrar. Sudden change. He's put down his captain. Both go down, one's up in a hurry. And I like the India's point of view. In no time. And 2 wickets in an over. 2. Sam Curry. It's 80 for 5.
It's Root and now Will Jack. We do. I'm not sure it seals the deal, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah. No. It is a bit complicated. You know, it's still a Formula One. You know, almost 300. An amazing experience this year.
Nice down the ground. Catch! As caught and bowls go,
You sitter. Pointing up or down.
full seamers, Ravi.
Yeah, made a difference. Getting that extra bit of.
Lovely from Will Jacks. It was a fraction full from Gurnudrar, but flipped away. Not all the way. Back-to-back boundaries though for Will Jacks.
So the 100 comes up
in Edgbaston. Edge gone. Brilliant from KL Rahul behind the stumps. One-handed low to his left, and India have England in all sorts of trouble. Liam Dawson, touch of disbelief. Joe Root doing well.
Hard, and they have taller bowlers that can.
They big guns back. Are 23 over.
Not played competitive cricket. Sometimes this longer format and very clever captaincy bringing him back
for Dawson. And Dubé. Rant. Fine leg is pretty. Still flew through.
makes your length ball.
Rahul behind the stumps, just in thing from Gill. He's to come in a couple of yards
to Dawson and needing to keep this guy on the edge. Would be tempted. I know Dubé's sort
just persisting. Perhaps might be due there. In a row for Joe Root. 40,600 blue for Bob. 1 into the attack. Sar Patel. Release score 63-60. India have pulled away hard and will go for 4. Washington Sundar in the deep.
try and just bat.
Yeah, totally. Has been for some time.
26 balls post that opening wicket, and India have done well. They've bowled a lot of...
All 6 wickets. Washington really, both in the air's team. It's really has got that gap because straight to mid wicket, but India are now Mark as this is pulled away just behind square. It was a poor ball really, both in length and game since that World Cup final in 20.
I for one definitely believe he's a lock-in. Both those players, high quality, they bring a lot to the table, and we see a nice flick shot that trickles onto the top of the run.
Yes, lovely shot. Expensive couple of overs this for Krishna. Leaking runs offside and leg. Nope. Predates you and me. Ooh, he's a lovely bowler, isn't he, Washington Sundar? Tall and gets a bit of dip.
Rashid. Sweet slog. Man in the deep. It's going to go over his head. 6.
Yeah, that's a shorter boundary and it...
Controlled. Hit firmly, and that has gone for 4. An emphatic boundary from Liam Dawson, who is playing a great...
I think you knock it around as Rainy away, but you also have to be aware what...
Dump.
And then deflect for 1.
Goes for that Yorker, which Root has taken on the full and whipped it away through straight mid-wicket for 4. 200 comes up, 200 for... Paddle fine, paddle all the way for 4. Clever
from here to get up there. This partnership has to...
Wait. Scooping, leg umpire Kumar Damas. Wonderful batting. Wonderful batting. Assessed the field, guessed what was coming, predicted what was... That's straight down the throat of square leg. And he can't believe it. Short ball.
Claws around the ground.
You've seen every now and then the bounce a little.
Yeah.
Nicely placed. Yes, using the pace.
Top of the back.
There he goes. Use of the feet and down the ground for 6. You could almost see it coming. What a shot that is, halfway down the track. Oh, he almost took that catch in the crowd, but that was hammered back. Okay. Might have just bounced on him. Not timed it. For 12.
have been caught. And I think he gets one here. Very smartly played. Five. More importantly, he's held it. Morgan, flat, but easily. Akshar Patel and Rashid Ipan. Oh yes, out of the ground. 4 wickets for in one day.